let me show you what our pad does. Our pad has a magnetic energy, like I told you, it's very friendly to your body. You can read up on magnetic energy, biomagnetism, and infrared. There's a difference between infrared and far infrared. Okay, read up on those three and you would understand what this does. So this was produced. It took 4 years. Longrich took 4 years to actually study on this, to be able to bring this out in the market. Now, for research and development, you know, they have 4 research and development institutes all over the world. Sorry, 8 all over the world, but in 4 continents. They have it in the USA, which is in Long Island, New York. Longrich has a research and development, they call it R&D Institute. They have one in Lyon, France. Okay, that's Europe. They have one, remember it's American, Europe I've mentioned. They have one in Japan, Lobe, Japan. These are places that you and I are going to visit. I was ready to do all of this trip this year because I don't have time to be here every time. Every place they said they have, I found out and took the address and said I'm visiting this place by myself, just to stand there and do a video and let you know it's real. So in Japan, we trust that this era will be gone and we'll be able to do the trip. I visited the one in New York, okay, Lyon. I couldn't do up to 5 days in France. I ran back home, you know. And then Japan, and then they have in China, you know, in their HQ, they have a research university. That's to show you that Longrich is not just network, it's not just product, because they manufacture this product for top-notch companies like Tesco, Walmart, GSK, different companies. They have to have a top-notch quality control. So that's why they need a research and development institute to be able to know exactly what they're putting out there in the market. So that's one thing I do like this for them, because they started out as a manufacturing and control driven, you know, quality control driven company. So now you find out that this part, they took 4 years to put it together, and that they put top-notch quality to put it in. Let me show you. Our pad is made out of an edible foil. Edible means foil. Edible means it is good, it is okay for your skin, it is good, edible. So you can take out one. This heavy flow has 8 pieces in it, okay? The other ones have 10, you know, then they have one that is more than 10. That are different packages, okay? You find that you can open it. There's an open thing written here, and you can close it back. And you can take it out. Listen, are you hearing anything? You're not. I could want to go ease myself or go somewhere in a public place. I take out my pad. Nobody knows that I am with a pad. So I'm just catwalking. I could even be dancing in church. My pad is inside here. I'm going to the restroom. Nobody knows. And I go and change up. Why? Let me show you something. You can put this into a bowl of water. See that cup? Okay, I've soaked it in. I'm going to bring it out. Look at our Longrich packaging. Oh, once a key Longrich, we have this. So I put it out just to show you, okay? It is sealed 360 degrees, 100% from top to bottom. There is no water that has touched the interior of this thing. So that means I took it out, wrapped all through in an edible foil. I took it out, wrapped all through, you know, outside. You have to, even when I open it, look at it, it has an adhesive that closes. I get to open it, okay? It still has 100% covering. Look at it, top to bottom, it's covered. So even after I take it out, okay, it's still very dry, even in the water I put it in. So you are the one to take your time and open it. Look at it. See how you get to open this pad. You can see how dry it is inside. So no form of water or fluid touched it. So that shows you that, number one, it is made in such a hygienic way that it's safe. You can go anywhere with it, and then you take it out. It has an adhesive that you can put on your briefs, and you wear them, and you're good to go. Amazing Longrich. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I go to the regular part. First, it made the noise. I don't like the noise. Everybody should not know I am on that time of the month. So when you open this up, you open it. Immediately it came out. Remember, it was already open. This is already open. Very open. So you find out just a little adhesive. That's not even my problem. See the adhesive behind? Awesome. Look at that. By the time you open this thing up, you find out the interior was already opened. And this is a part from the abroad. I'm not even joking. So I'm going to do something real quick so you have an idea. I'll place it here instead of out there so you see. Now, if you feel the surfaces of these two parts, you will find out that the Longrich part is very slim, like nothing is on it. It's so good. I could lie on it. It's so good. Look at that. And then you find out that this other part is actually soft, too, you get. But it has some cohesive, you know, the surface is not like when you do it, there is a foamy thing. So that means when I wear it, I'm still going to feel some weight, which of course we don't want that kind of discomfort. What is happening to us is discomforting enough that we don't want something that will be that discomforting. That's why when I pour fluid in here, it will start to rise. So that means the second you discover that your pad is rising on you, it's time to change your pad. And ladies, we shouldn't even wait for it to rise. You should change your pads 3 times in a day. Sorry, that's what I think. No matter how clean it is, because this one can take you one in a day. You're not going to feel you'll see, I'll do it for you to see. You're not going to smell nothing, but just to be on the safe side and feel good about yourself. So let's do something. A medical doctor on our team told us that somebody that is flowing, a woman flows between 50 to 60 mils per day. They call it per sitting. So the 60 ml syringe, we are going to draw fluid into it. Understand, except you are a woman flowing with the issue of blood, before you're going to have like this entire 60 ml come out in a day. God forbid. Or okay, maybe you just had a baby. You can flow that much. But we're going to do this very quickly because our time is up. I hope you learned something. I really caught fun doing this. I'm not joking. Like, I liked it. So, look at it. I'm going to pour water. No, I don't want to pour water from my cup. I'm going to get water into the syringe. And thank God we have the colorful water so that you can have an idea how this works. Okay, 60 mils. Let's go. Beautiful. 60 mils. So we're going to pour it straight into the Longrich pad first and foremost. I did not have time to tell you that our pad has 8 layers of cotton. I'm going to open it up so you get to see. Our pad is made out of so much cotton, pure cotton, the one we wear on our bodies, and it's so good. I've done 60. I'm going to do another 60 on our pad so you have an idea how absorbent it is. It absorbs a whole lot. This is another 60. And we're going to do the same thing right here. Now, this was my favorite pastime when I started Longrich newly. I don't know why people want to jump up when they did not crawl and you're not even walking, and then you want to soar or fly. You have to start from the basics. Everyone on the Longrich business should be able to do what I just did now. I'm not even joking. You should be able to, yes, I'm taking time because I'm at home and we have the time and all of that to do this, but I can do this in a presentation in 5 minutes. So this is what it does. You take the key points and then you show the part, you do this, you do that. Everybody should know. This was a game changer for me when I started out. This helped me. Everywhere I went, I did the part demo, I shared my testimony. And then even if I had no testimony, I would share other people's own. That's one thing you need to know and do at all times. So I've done 60 times 2 is 120, right? We're going to do the same thing here. This is 60. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm going to pour it on the other part, the no-name part for now. And I'm going to do something. These are my palms, right? You've seen it? Let me sanitize. No, it's going to have water if I sanitize. I'm going to do something for you. My left palm went straight to the Longrich 120 ml. You've seen what I've done, both front and back. No water, not even one, both front and back. For 120, and I did only 60 here. Watch me. See in the water? See in the water? It is from the abroad. So imagine the one we use locally. If I dare take this up and allow it for a while, it will start dripping. So my problem is not that you had your flow and then you got stained. My problem is what stained you. Because we are told that biologically, every month, our body has to expel unwanted and toxic material that was in our body. So imagine having to, do this. What in the world? Imagine having to flow, and then it touches you again, and then there's something called reverse osmosis. The bad blood that was patching around here begins to breathe again into your private part. Do you know that that is half of the causes of infertility, of body odor, of so many things that people have tried, and it still defies some medical report? So every woman that is having an infertility issue was not wayward. These are the education we need to put out there. Some of us use carts like this. You can imagine, this is what I bought outside of the country. So imagine regular, normal parts that we use here. And to show you how despicable this is, let me show you something. How despicable this is, let me show you something. When you try to open this thing up, you will find out that it is straight up cotton wool. So this is like our ancestors, our mothers, using normal cotton wool. People said it used to be good, but I said, how good? Who sanitized it? Who made sure that after you use this cloth and wash it and put it and use it again, some germs did not come? It would have worked for them in those days. But remember 5G and all the G's. Remember what is emitted in the atmosphere. So you need to put yourself together. You need to do that seriously. Okay, so you need to do this. I need to hurry up. My time is almost up. Check my phone. So look at that. Okay, so it is made up of pepper. Look at it. And it's very pathetic that we've used this over and over again. Now look at what is inside cotton wool. I told you it's cotton wool. So look at that. Look at that. Pepper, straight up pepper. Okay? Look at that. And that is it. And so when you do that, I can still take the water from here back into the Longrich. You've seen it. It's straight up pepper. And this is what we are using on our very sensitive part of our body. It's why you have 21-year-olds having fibroid and different things. And Longrich came to your rescue to help you. Look at that. Even after I poured out the other things and I still touch it, dry. You see? So it takes over 200 ml of fluid and it keeps you very dry on your inside. Let me show you something. It is made of 8 layers of pure cotton, and the cotton has what is called a side leakage kind of cotton too. There is another cotton specially designed to keep you from leaking, from getting stained. So it locks in every moisture on the sides, okay? And then you open the first layer. First layer of the Longrich sanitary pad is the magic. That's the truth, because it has the anion strip. Read up on anion. Anion takes care of over 99% of bacteria. It takes care of it. The opposite of it is cation, right? Read up what anion, does and what it expels and everything. When they say you go to the beach, why do you go to the beach? Because of the air that comes. It's actually healing and all of that. So now, it is not because it is pure cotton that is the magic. The magic is this anion strip. Take the anion strip out of this, you will have a very good pad, normal pad, because there are 8 layers of cotton. But you're not going to have stuff extract things from you. That's why we tell people the same thing is on our panty liner. If you're pregnant or expecting, don't use our panty liner because it has what it takes to extract your fetus. Okay, this is very medicinal. When we started this business, my mother used to take this and put in her alkaline cup. You can have like 3 of it. She's drinking. Until I'm like, what is wrong with this woman? You're doing all the experiments. And I found out that when you read up, the energy out of this thing is something else. I'm telling you. So people started using the big bottle water to put this inside. It's very medicinal. If you have cataract and all kinds of stuff, you can place it on an eye shield. I used to have one in here. a normal sleeping eye shield, okay? Put it and put on your face. After you sprinkle some water on it, it really does help. You have migraine. I started this business without having a maid, having anybody to say, come and help me. So I will tie the smaller one on my back. I used to do a video back then, not like video. I used to tell my team and the saw. I will hold one back and then I'm walking because I need to do the house chores. I need to go to my normal presentations. I still need to keep the house together. So by the time I'm done, I'm so tired. I put it in my headgear. I did not have eye shield. I wasn't traveling anywhere that time. So you will not have eye shield. I'll tie it round and hold my head. Listen, I'm not telling you stories. I'm telling you things I have done and they are very practical. Let me keep opening so you see. Different layers of cotton. Look at it. There's another layer, straight up cotton. Cotton you can wear on your body. There's another layer. There are different layers. Look at it. This is pure cotton. This is like cloth. And it is very dry. It is very good. This is my best product any day, anytime. And I don't know how women do it, but I've had to do this. Like, for women, we did something with the good women of Redeemed Church. And after that, their husbands were calling us, telling us, thank you. Ministry has moved to permanent site. And so I need every woman watching this to know that we're not telling you come and do Longrich because we just want money. By God's grace, we are in 180 something countries. We can do the money somewhere else now, but for your hygiene, for your health, because we don't want to pray too much prayer in this new time and age, okay? We want to pray prayer of thanksgiving, not Father, look at it. It's still pure cotton. So I'm going to do this just for your viewing pleasure. Look at it. If you pour in all of this fluid into a cup of water, give it time. You'll see what will happen. Let me not tell you. Okay, so look at that. And then I did that to show you that even after you take out the gel, you still have other cotton. It's 8 layers of cotton. This is so good. This is cotton that you and I wear. It's good. Remember, our mothers used to tell us, wear cotton undies. Look at that. And so at the end of the day, you still have your own air permeable backside. I like it. When they talk about air permeability, it means that it has holes behind like this, okay, that can actually do a lot for you. What does it do? It allows the free flow of air during your period, so you don't smell, you don't stink, you don't look like I don't know what. Imagine that pad we used to use. It was all nylon and more nylon. We wear our pad, we wear our pants, we wear our tight, we wear our leggings, we wear our jean and your suits, and you step out. By the time you come back to undress, if you're married, you won't do it in your room. Or some people that are careless just want to do it in their room. That's what brings issues. So because the man will perceive something he shouldn't be perceiving, and you cannot stop it because you went out, you're walking, your leg is rubbing on it, no air is coming in. From the top is nylon to the back is nylon. You are sweating, you will smell. And God bless some of our sisters, they don't change the pads. They don't until they come back. That's if they don't get stained. Or some people get stained, they change it again, and then you just smell. But our pad is made in such a way that I'm not telling you any lie. I lie not. Ask around. It takes care of odor because of the strip. That's the magic in this. Because of this strip, where did I keep it? Because of the strip, it takes care of that, of odor. Here you go. Here you go. This is my friend. It's very good. And you heard some women that they said they had fibroid. I don't know how true. I only heard, please. And then they twisted it like this into different things. We used to have a woman from our back come to you. It's my mother that told me in the market when we started newly, and they will stick it into people's private parts. Women stick it raw, and after a while I heard they brought it out, things were coming out. But it has the potency to do that because this has, is an anion strip that has so many other components that can pull out stuff. Pregnant women, it can pull out your baby, And so what does it pull out? It takes care of dysmenorrhea, it pulls out infection, and it helps you because we have it too in our panty liners. You go to a toilet that's not your own, a restroom, you use it. Remember, we are open. I told you, you use it, you stand up. And then sometimes I don't even advise any woman sit in any public toilet. I'm sorry. You put your bum close by, do your thing, stand up, clean the lid. and go. But even after you do this, you can pick things if the toilet was not clean. I'm not joking, because we are that open. So you still get back to use your panty liner. And what I do is, if I visit